In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, lived a young man named Mohib. He was a devout Muslim who strove to live his life in accordance with the teachings of Islam. However, Mohib found himself surrounded by numerous temptations and distractions that tested his faith on a daily basis. Mohib was a student at a prestigious university, and while he excelled in his studies, he often struggled to maintain his focus and purity of heart. The fitnahs, or temptations, of the world seemed to constantly encircle him. His friends, well-intentioned but easily swayed, would invite him to parties, where the boundaries of modesty and morality were blurred. Mohib yearned for something more meaningful in his life, a way to shield himself from the fitnahs and fulfill his Islamic duty. One evening, as Mohib prayed fervently for guidance, he heard about a local Islamic conference taking place in his city. The conference was titled, "Allah Changes Your Life," and it promised to offer insights and inspiration on how turning to Allah could transform one's life. Intrigued by the title, Mohib decided to attend, hoping to find the answers he sought. The conference was held in a beautiful mosque, and people from all walks of life had gathered to listen to the speakers. Mohib absorbed every word, and the stories of people who had turned their lives around through their faith resonated deeply within him. One particular story struck Mohib's heart. It was about a man named Ahmed, who, like Mohib, had faced many fitnahs in his youth. Ahmed had been a successful businessman, indulging in a life of extravagance and hedonism. However, a moment of introspection led him to realize the emptiness of his pursuits, and he turned to Allah in repentance. Through Ahmed's story, Mohib learned that Allah's mercy and guidance are boundless. Ahmed had not only transformed his life but also become a beacon of light for others. Inspired and filled with hope, Mohib made a firm commitment that night to turn his life around through the path of faith and righteousness. Over time, Mohib began to make profound changes in his life. He started by distancing himself from the company of those who tempted him away from his faith. He immersed himself in prayer, seeking Allah's guidance in every aspect of his life. Mohib also volunteered at his local mosque, helping with community outreach programs and connecting with fellow Muslims who shared his commitment to a righteous path. As the months passed, Mohib's devotion and steadfastness became evident to all who knew him. His character and piety attracted the attention of a young woman named Amina, who shared his dedication to Islam. They met at a community event, and it was clear that Allah had brought them together for a reason. Mohib and Amina soon decided to marry, not only to safeguard themselves from the fitnahs of the world but also to support and strengthen each other's faith. Their wedding was a simple yet joyous celebration, filled with prayers and blessings from family and friends. Together, they embarked on a journey of faith, love, and mutual support, facing life's challenges with unwavering faith in Allah. The moral of Mohib's story is clear. When you turn to Allah and seek His guidance, He can change your life in miraculous ways. Through faith, determination, and righteous companionship, Mohib was able to shield himself from the fitnahs of the world and find a path that led him to true happiness and fulfillment. It's a testament to the power of faith and the transformative impact it can have on one's life.